Okay. Let us begin in a nice quiet seat of meditation. Let the legs be crossed and the eyes be closed. Have everything you might need for a yoga class, and you will hear in the background, of course, the parrot is letting herself be known. This is a beautiful practice of stepping away from the mind and the outside world. And so for this next time, I ask that you set aside all of your prerequisites. You can set aside your name. You can set aside your age. You can set aside your home of origin. And for now, just be completely empty outside the body. Leave it all outside the door with the shoes as we move deep into this beautiful practice of yoga. Take a big breath. Inhale. Fill up the lungs. Ground in through the sit bones. As you exhale, squeeze out from the pelvic floor. Pull back with the belly button and allow the hip to begin to tip under. A big part of this yoga practice will be following the cueing that comes from my voice, but not in so much that you're a good listener, that you're specifically accurate with the cueing, but in so much that you give your focus into following along, listening deeply. And you'll notice there are many distractions in the outside world, always. Whether it happens to be a parrot chirping in your ear, an ambulance moving down the street, your own mind even torturing you as you try to sleep at night. All of these are just beautiful reflections of our own inner potential. And I ask now for this period of time that you allow yourself to be free of all distractions. A train could run down the middle of your living room or wherever you're practicing now, and it wouldn't take you out of the depth of this meditation. First and foremost, let that be the practice. Let the movements be secondary. If you're new to the yoga practice, let this be experiential more than anything. It's not about perfection. It's about your practice. And every step in the right direction is a valuable step. On an inhale, reach both arms up and high overhead. Let the palms shine in towards each other. Fill up the heart. Interlace the fingers and take that good morning stretch. Push the palms up and into the sky. We'll work to make this class available to every ability level. I will offer advanced options, but always there's going to be a simple option and a more advanced option. Please be humble. Humility is an advanced practice. Allow yourself to be only in competition with yourself, not with anything else, not with anything. Pranam, namaskar. At heart center, let the shoulders roll back. Push firmly the palms together to touch. Always take the option that suits your body for today. Push yourself, but don't be pushed by the ego of the mind. Push yourself in a beautiful pursuit, seeking advancement in your own life. Gazing deep in through the mind's eye, the third eye, the deep seat of consciousness. Another breath in hand. And push firmly the hands together to touch. Let the wrists expand. Good. On an inhale, let's reach the arms out and wide to the sides. Open the heart beautifully. As you exhale, take the right hand down to the earth on the right side. I won't be mirroring, so mindful, you'll probably be opposite of me. If you're facing in my direction, let the left hand come up high overhead. And as you exhale, maybe let the right elbow dip down Let the left hand keep reaching all the way until it comes to the earth. Very good. Eventually, slowly, both hands on the earth, walk yourself back out into the center line, maybe on the fingertips. Beautiful. Find the center, halfway lift, inhale. And as you exhale, fold down. Take a breath at the bottom. Let the low back separate from the hip. Big inhale. And stay for the exhale. Deep inner looking, the self-study of yoga. Bring yourself back up through center gently and sweep the arms high, back up and overhead. Let the shoulders move back and behind the ears, palms shine towards each other, and then bring the hands together in pranam. Fill up the lungs, and then as you exhale, bend the elbows. Let the pranam hands come in towards behind the head. Try not to tip the skull forward. Try to let the skull be straight up. Elbows nice and wide. Very good. Push the hands firmly together to touch. Shoulders move down in the sockets. Expand the ribs up under the armpits. Another big breath. Stay for the exhale. On your inhale, bring the pranam hands back up high overhead. Hold for the exhale. Let the elbows move behind the ears. Big breath in. And exhale to heart center pranam. Beautiful. Inhale the arms out and wide to the sides. Open the heart. And exhale the left hand to the earth. Reach the right arm up and high overhead. And extend deeply over the top ear. Try not to crowd the shoulder into the ear. Say hello to the body and the movement. Maybe dip the left elbow and continuously reach all the way down into the earth. Beautiful. And then on the inhale, slowly walk yourself back out and exhale down and deeply. Beautiful breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. Wonderful. On an inhale, round yourself back up to a seated position, and let's join together chanting in the mantra Shiva Shambho. If you're new to chanting this mantra, or mantras in general, they have a very powerful way of cycling through the energy nadis in the mouth. The Sanskrit language in itself contains a beautiful energetic positioning with the tongue and the shapes of the mouth. So allow yourself to flow fearlessly, and the mantra will repeat Shiva, Shiva, Shiva Shambho 4 times, Mahadeva Shambho 4 times in succession. Join along when you feel beautifully confident. Take a full breath together as preparation. Inhale now. Exhale, let it all go. Inhale. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Inhale, both arms up and high overhead. Reach up in pranam. And as you exhale, thumbs to the third eye, make an intention. Set an intention for your practice. A powerful intention from a fearless heart will move mountains. A big inhale now. As you exhale, bow forward. So humble. Honor the practice. Thank yourself for showing up on the mat today. I'd like you all to invite now the Ujjayi breath. This is the breath of pranayama. Breathing in through the nose, out through the nose, with a powerful engagement from the core center, the lifting of the pelvic floor, the pulling back of the belly button, and just a subtle tuck to the chin with the tongue maybe touching the back of the two front teeth. The three frontline locks, bundas. Big inhale, big exhale. Again, big breath in. And let's find the movements. Exhale. Very good. Now, on an inhale, let's come up over our crossed ankles, finding a neutral tabletop with the shoulders over the wrists and the hips over the knees. Just take a moment, stack it up in a nice tabletop. Very good. And start the cat-cow. Inhale, arch. And exhale. Inhale, shine. And exhale, arch. Continue. Inhale. Shine the heart, open the throat, and exhale, arch the spine and tuck. Continue these movements with your breath. In through the nose, out through the nose. Feel free to add any organic movements here. Maybe shifting the weight forward, maybe sliding the weight back, maybe taking a little bit of twist to open the ribs. It's your body, it's your practice. I'm just the guide. Take another big breath. The guide shows the path he has walked, but always the steps are yours to take for yourself. One more cycle through. And as you exhale, round the spine so much, push the hip back to the heel and settle into a child pose. Take your time getting there. Settling into child's, if you'd like to halfway lift. Come up onto the fingertips, and then as you exhale, settle back down deep. 3 breaths at the bottom here. In through the nose, out through the nose. Allow a beautiful, beautiful engagement all the way to the base of the spine. Lifting, breathing. And again, beautiful breath in. And stay for the exhale. Very good. Let's tuck the toes here. Big inhale. And as you exhale, push the hip up and high. And let's find our downward facing dog. Beautiful down dog. Breathing. Now, you're going to want to step your feet into a comfortable distance so that the heels can ground down to the earth. So take a nice bit wide of a stance, even a little wider, Maki. Very good. Now spread the toes nice and wide so you're really gripping with your pinky toe. Feel a big internal lifting up and through the thigh as you gaze back. Also, same time, use the bicep. Roll the shoulder out. Create space behind the heart and look straight back with a square neck. Take a big breath. Grip the earth with all 10 fingers. Spread the fingers wide, grip like an animal, make a snowball with the mat. Take another big breath here, in through the nose, and out through the nose. Very good. We're going to flow a standard vinyasa sun A just to keep everybody, get everybody started at a base level. On an inhale, let's take the right leg straight back. You can come up high on the left toes if you want. Point that right foot straight back, but keep the hip tucked under for now. Don't let the hip open and feel this strength as you stay for the exhale. Very good. One more big breath in and stay for the exhale. Very good. Now I want you to go ahead and take the toes and pointing to the left. Feel everything digging all the way under. Feel a very hollow spot under your pubic bone. Big breath, inhale. Stay for the exhale. Now as you inhale, point the toes to the right. Let the hip open now. Lifting the leg high, you can bend the knee if you want. Take some knee circles, hip circles, ankle circles, anything that might feel good to your body. Only go as much as feels good. Maybe you're over here, maybe you're all the way over here. Meanwhile, flex that standing leg. Make sure you have a nice firm foundation in that left foot. Kneecap is lifted on the left side. Hamstring is protected. Very good. Inhale, kick the right leg back, square the hip. As you exhale, gaze forward, shift the weight forward. Let the knee come to the nose and set that right foot down at the top of the mat. On your inhale, step the left foot forward up into a halfway lift. And exhale, fold down and deep. Give me another half lift. And here, this is important actually. Take it all the way up to the thighs. Let the heart roll out. Shine the chin. And then fold. Let the heart come down gently. And then relax the head and the neck. The hands can be wherever they need to be. They don't need to touch the earth. As you see Maki here, really nice example. Just pulling herself deep in the thigh. Try to feel a flat sacrum. Big breath in through the nose. And out through the nose. One more here. And very good. Now on an inhale, let's burst all the way up and high. Or Bahastasana, hands reach high overhead. As you exhale, take the Chandrasana to the right. And I'd like everybody to try this here. Balancing on the right foot. Extend the left leg to the side. Gaze down at the earth. Pick one non-moving spot. And then as you exhale, just bring knee to elbow right in front of you. Really easy. Very good. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, plug it in right in the center line. Balance is in the center. Don't move the gaze. Inhale, lengthen one more. And exhale, plug it in, knee to elbow. Very good. Let's do the opposite side. Release both feet to the earth. Circle arms up and high overhead. And take the left hand to the left hip. Gaze down to the earth. Extend the right arm overhead. Pick one non-moving spot on the earth. Big breath in. And then as you exhale, bring the knee and elbow into center line. Your balance is going to be really good in that center line. Inhale, lengthen. Let the standing leg, the foot grip. Exhale, plug in. Be active with the whole body. One more. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, plug it in. Really good, guys. Let the right foot down to the earth. Circle arms up and high. Corky. And exhale, fold to the earth. Try to behave yourself, birdie. Very good. Nice halfway to the bottom. Big lengthen. Everybody gives the mailman a hard time. And exhale, fold. All the animals. 3 breaths at the bottom. Maybe grab the back of the calf, if that is helpful. Tuck the elbows against the legs and pull yourself down and deep. Be sure that you're gripping with all 10 toes. Lengthen. Relax the head and the neck at the bottom. And stay for the exhale. Very good. Now, let's take our fingertips down on a halfway lift. Lift the heart. At the same time, kick the right leg back. Bend the knee. Straight back. See how much you can lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Very good. Inhale, right foot straight back. Bend the left knee. And as you exhale, step the left foot back into a plank. Now, let me see your plank here. I want a strong plank. I want to be able to set a glass of water, shift the weight forward, right here on your sacrum. Beautiful. I don't want to see the saggy britches, which is good. You're doing good. And pressing back through the heels, nice and strong here. Allow the toes and the pad of the foot to work. Even the pinky toe work. Very good. Big breath in. Now you can let the knees down as you exhale. Inhale, arch the spine. And exhale, round the spine. Push the hip all the way back to the heel. Very good. Take a breath in child pose. Stay for the exhale. And then on the inhale, slide through low onto your belly in Sphinx. Come up onto the elbows. Hold the elbows up and under the breast. Let the hands go a bit wider than the chest. And allow the fingers to spread wide. Tops of the feet flat down onto the earth. Even connect the pinky toe. And then pull yourself up and through. Very good, like a baby would who doesn't know how to walk yet. Take another breath here. Stay for the exhale. Let the heart shine. Try to lift from the crown of the head, Sphinx. Protect the temples here. Beautiful breath. The ancient wisdom. Very good. Now, on an inhale, big breath lifts the heart, unfolds the elbows just as much as feels good. Extended cobra. Take a moment, settle into this. Breathe. Elbows stay bent as much as you need to, gripping the earth. And then we'll exhale back down onto the chest. Extend the right arm out to the side, and you can bend the elbow or arm straight. Easier with the arm straight. Roll up onto the right side. Bend the left knee, and allow yourself onto this twisted side body. Circle the left arm high overhead. And take the left hand, just push the left thigh away from you. You've got the left foot on the ground, heel and everything. There you go, and just push right in that pocket where the hip flexor comes into the pelvic dish. Take a breath. Feel the IT band, feel the sciatic release. Very good. Now, if it feels okay, you want to grab the knee, pull the knee into the side body with the left hand. Or even let the peace fingers grab the big toe and extend the left leg straight up into the sky. Your choice there. Just go as far as feels good for your body today. Big breath. Stay for the exhale. Very good. Now, on an inhale, let's gently release. Roll back through on the belly. Extend the left arm out to the side. Pulling up, nice and gentle. Plant the right foot. Let the left side face down to the earth. Inhale, circle the right arm overhead. And take the right hand right to the thigh. And just push, a little self-massage. Feel the hip flexor. Feel how the sciatic reacts. Low back releases. Stay for the exhale. Very good. And if you like, go ahead and grab the knee. Pull the knee into the side body. Maybe even peace fingers grab the big toe. Extend high. And take the breath in through the nose, out through the nose. Opening here under the pec minor, under the collarbone. Allowing the wrist and the hand, all that text messaging, microwaving the wrist. Let it go. Very good. When you're ready, gently back on into the belly. Baby cobra, no hands. Press the tops of the feet down. Inhale, lift the heart. Float the hands, stay for the exhale. Now hands down, inhale, rise up, find your cobra pose. Now I like the elbows in. I see a lot of this, and Maki's got it going on right now too. Bring that inner elbow inward. Create a kickstand against the heart. Grip with the hand. You have a leverage point, it's a cantilever. Not so much strength required. Let the shoulder tuck back into the socket. Lift from the crown of the head. Relax the glutes and breathe. The chin will move subtly towards the throat. You can even take the tops of the feet and pull towards the shin. Feel the low back start to swoosh. Breathing. Deep inner looking. 8 limbs of yoga. The asana is just one of 8 beautiful limbs, amazing tree of life. Very good. Belly button first. Inhale up through the table. Exhale, push it back. Child pose. Take a breath here. Let the low back separate from the hip. Tuck the toes, grip the earth, gaze back, big inhale. And exhale, unfold the legs back into your down dog. And again, step your feet into a nice comfortable distance so that the heels can reach the earth. Some of you might be up on your toes. If so, you can widen the stance a lot. And get it right down and planted. The idea is to get a little bit of internal rotation, not pigeon-toed so much, not pigeon-toed so much as just the rotation in the head of the femur, in the hip socket. Breathing. In through the nose, out through the nose. Find the texture, find the rhythm in the breath, and stay for the exhale. Very good. Now, again, let's find our second side, Sun A. Inhale, left leg straight back, pointing, not open in the hip. Gripping, you can come up onto the right toes if you want, but really feel the strength there with the hip tucked under. Big inhale, not twisting in the neck, and stay for the breath. Now, on an inhale, open the heart a bit. As you exhale, toes to the right, feel it up and under your pubic bone. Squeezing, hollow. Very good, the fire from the core. And then next inhale, open the toes, open the hip, let it come up high, and find your freedom. Bend the knee if you like. Hip circles, ankle circles, knee circles. Be free. This is your body, this is your practice. The self-study of yoga is one of the limbs in itself, looking at yourself from an external perspective. The third person, if you will. Inhale, kick back to square up. And then exhale, shift the weight forward, knee to nose. Same hollowness under the pubic bone. Set the left foot down between the hands. And then inhale the right foot to follow. And if your half lift is way up here, that's cool, man. It does not matter. It's not about touching your toes. It's about touching your soul. Beautiful breaths in through the nose. Let yourself fold down and deep. And as you fold to the bottom, relax the head and the neck. This should be free. Very good. Breathing. Focus deep inward. The first two limbs of the yoga practice, the yamas and the niyamas, deal with your own ethics and your own morality. The asana is the body. The pranayama is the breath. The inner looking, the deep focus, the meditative way of being, and the self-realized human, understanding the nature of the relationship between its body, its mind, and its awareness. Very good. Let's take the fingertips down. Inhale the left leg straight back, bend the knee, lift the heart. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left foot steps back, and exhale, right foot follows. Nice plank. Let me see that plank again. Now this seems like it's a transition pose, but it's actually very important because what you're finding here is this hollow space. Very good. Big breath, strong wrists as well. When the shoulder is up over the wrist, you're pressing out of the heels and all toes working, not just the big toe. The body's got an alignment there. Take a big breath. This time, rather than knees, I want you to drop down into your low chaturanga. Untuck the toes, you're on the tops of the feet, then shine the heart. You're floating here. Quadriceps are engaged, legs are a little bit off the earth. Inner elbow is shining forward, wrist is opening, lifting from the crown of the head. Hold and breathe. Upward facing dog. 3 breaths. Shine the heart. Open the nasal passages. Now, when we move from here, I want you to move from the belly button first. Inhale up the hip. And then tuck the toes. Push back. Settle into down dog. Take a few breaths in down dog here. And then let yourself really settle into the pose. Grip. All 10 fingers. All 10 toes, hollow up and under the pubic bone. Gazing all the way back to the belly button. One day the crown of the head actually comes down to the earth. Oh, hello, downward facing dog for real. Beautiful inhale. Beautiful exhale. Don't forget that space behind the heart. That's right. Nice. Now, let's flow it. Inhale, right leg up and open. Let's see this beautiful freedom Migi. Yeah. Migi. Right. Very good. And allow yourself to gaze under the side body. Power the standing leg and power the freedom leg. Allow that to open through the hip flex. A big breath in through the nose. And powerful straight line from the wrist all the way to the toes. One more. Stay for the exhale. Very good. Now, with all the strength from under the pubic bone, kick back, square, straight the hip. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, cross body, pulling up and underneath. Hold your knee to your elbow. If you have the EPK2, you can fly the arm balance here. Otherwise, just hold the knee to the elbow, and we're all going to land and fall in triangle. Left foot comes down, right foot extends forward. Circle the left arm up and high. Let yourself feel this pose. Big breath. Maybe take the left hand to the back of the skull. Think of Fabio on a Harlequin romance novel. Big inhale. What a handsome gentleman, huh? Inhale, circle the left arm up and high overhead. If you'd like, take a dip here. Come up onto the left toes, left hand to the earth. Keep the right leg extended left. This is a big move, so if it's too much, don't go. And ice cream headaches for all. Very good. Now with your strength from the core, hoist the hip. Right leg will come up and through. Bend the knee. Set the right foot down behind the body. Flip the dog. You guys got this. Try no heart. Maybe take the right hand to the back of the skull. Stay for the exhale. Gorgeous. Circle the right arm up and high overhead. Exhale the right hand to the earth. Still working. Full body engagement. Inhale, right leg up. Three dogs. Straight back. Exhale, shift the weight forward. Hollow core, knee to nose. Very good. Take your back foot down 90 degrees. Let the right hand stay on the earth. If that's a far reach, go ahead and take your right elbow to the knee. Take the left arm up, side angle pose. So maybe you're down here, maybe where Maki is. Beautiful breath. And take the time, find the straightness, gaze to the sky. Beautiful. Extend that left arm high, big breath in. And then extend it over the top ear. Repeat the Baddha Asana, extended side angle pose. As you're powered up here through the back toes, let the weight push through the fingertips. Now, inhale, circle the left arm back. Let your gaze follow the left hand. It'll pull you all the way back to a reverse. Here, we're going to push the front leg straight. Reverse triangle. Big breath in. And then exhale, surrender to the sideways on the mat. Circle arms high and overhead. Bring the feet in a line, parallel. And then just a little bit toes in, heels out. Fold halfway. Hands to the earth, Prasarita Padottanasana A. Halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale. Fold down and through. So here, no matter where you are today, take this bit of internal rotation, flexing the thighs. Pinky toe works. Pinky toe is active and the whole leg turns inward. This again is the key in the sacrum. Dialing open the head of the femur and the hip socket. 3 breaths in through the nose, out through the nose. Chin comes into the chest. Eventually you come all the way through. No problem. Breathing. And stay for the exhale. Very good. Now, on an inhale, walk the hands back out in front of you to the halfway lift. Exhale, let's take it to the back of the mat. If you do have a wall available, make sure you're about an arm's length from the wall. I want you to dip the hip and lift the heart. Inhale. And then as you exhale, straighten and bow. So you have 2 options here. If you don't have a wall, I want you to step up onto the left foot, and if you don't want handstanding, step up onto the left foot, and then you fold forward, standing split. You can keep both hands to the earth, or take the left hand to the leg. Standing splits can be big if you look all the way underneath. If you want the handstand and you have the wall, take the left leg up. Prepare with 3 dogs. Pop up on an inhale, find handstand. Bend the right knee. Let the right knee be the cantilever. Right foot's going to come down between the hands. Left leg's going to extend back into runner's lunge with a simple twist. Yeah, Maki. Nice. Left hand down, right arm up and high. If you're in the standing splits, set it down and hop step. So if you're, Maki, hold there. If you're in the standing splits, you're here, set that right foot down, and then hop switch, right foot's forward. Left hand down, right arm up. Big inhale, and exhale, fold to the outer feet, gazing back, dancing with the moon. Beautiful breath. Feel free to practice the mudras, Dhyana mudra, thumb touch, pointer for concentration. Inhale, circle right arm high overhead. As you exhale, take it to the sideways of the mat. Prasarita, again, option. If you want to take that Prasarita A and keep working there, if you have your head down, if the head can come to the earth, feel free to bring the hands into alignment with the shoulders and the elbows. Maybe take one or two knees up onto the elbows. Maybe take yourself all the way up into tripod headstand. If you really have some stuff going on and you want to practice your Bakasana Crow, you might also be able to pop up from there, depending on where you are today. Very good. When you're ready, we'll come down with the wide legs, halfway lifted, inhale. And as you exhale, take it back to the top of the mat. Very good. Left foot's forward here. Big inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, straighten and bow. Very good. On an inhale, rebend and step up to the top of the mat. And let's take the feet out as wide as you need them to begin to squat. Now, if your squat is, Maki, go ahead for Malasana all the way down. If your squat is limited though, you might need to be up here. And you might want to go ahead and just take the elbows, but start to work the elbows on the inside of the thigh. And so lifting in the pelvic floor, tucking the hip under, and shining the heart. And let the shoulders come into the center spine and behind the heart. Breathe. Maybe let the eyes be closed. Always encouraging a closed eye practice with the external eyeball, allowing the internal eyes to see clearly. Beautiful breath. Very good. Feel free to stay here for a few more breaths, or you do have the Bakasana Crow. Here is a tip from JoahYoga about how to achieve a nice crow start. Bring yourself into a squat in this way, where you see everything is connected. And you'll notice if I cross my arms here, I begin to fall backwards, right? So I'm extending my arms straight out as a bit of a balance. Now, my butt is going to come up, and with my arms reach forward, my arms are just going to come right down to the earth. I'll scoot back so you can see it. Hands are there. Now I'm going to bend my elbows with that same inner elbow shining forward. I come up on my toes until my butt comes all the way up over my wrist. This puts the elbow in line with the wrist. Sorry, the elbow, and exactly. Lift one leg maybe. Maybe try this one at a time. Or maybe get both and find your crow. And go ahead and walk into your Bakasana Crow. And feel free to hold crow or float it back whenever you're ready. We're going to find our Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Hold for 3 breaths here. In through the nose. Out through the nose. One more. Nothing can disturb your meditation. Inhale, belly button up. Exhale, tuck toes, push back. Great job, yogis. One more side and we're through it. So allow yourself just to feel here. Don't think. The mind is retired. And you are the awareness pure. We've got lots of construction happening around here and vehicles, so don't let that take away from your inner focus. Inhale the left leg up, open the hip. Find this freedom, and really find the freedom. Open it. A big roll, yeah. Gazing up and under. the side body. Take your time and breathe. In through the nose, out through the nose. Very good. Inhale, kick the left leg back, square up, pull up under the pubic bone. As you exhale, shift the weight forward, take the left knee cross to the right elbow, either hold knee to elbow or two. We'll all meet in the fallen triangle. Right foot down. Shoot the left foot forward. Open the heart. Shine. Maybe take the right hand to the back of the skull and breathe. In through the nose. Out through the nose. Very good. Inhale, circle the right arm overhead. Take the right hand to the earth. If it's too intense, feel free to skip this and just take a knee. But drop it down. Keep that back leg. Gaze over the left shoulder. Cross leg splits. Ice cream headache. Very good. Lift from under the belly button. Inhale, left leg up. Bend the knee. Set the left foot down behind the body. Flip the doggo. Maybe take the left hand to the back of the skull and breathe. Very good. Inhale, circle left arm overhead and exhale, left hand to the earth. Inhale, left leg up, three dog. And exhale, left knee to nose. Left foot sits down between the hands. Right foot on the 90 side angle. Asana, maybe with the elbow. Your breath here. Feel that power of the back foot. Straight up first. Long neck. Big breath, inhale. Then pushing off the back foot, extend deep over the top. Utthita, all the way through the fingertips. Parsva. Kona. Asana. One more. Gazing at the right hand. Let it follow all the way back to reversed inhale. As you exhale, push the front leg straight. Reverse triangle. Inhale, circle the star. Little bit toes in, heels out. Take the hands behind the back. Halfway fold. Push the hands against the sacrum. Tuck the shoulders back. Big inhale. Power with the feet. Fold first. Tuck the chin to the chest. And then let the hands come up overhead. Be hollow under the pubic bone. Engage with the pinky toes. Move through the rotator stiffness. Powerful internal rotation through the thighs. One day the hands come all the way to the earth. Breathe. Ready. One more. And very good. When you're ready, take the hands down to the earth for support. Halfway lift. Inhale. And exhale. Travel to face the back of the mat. Dip the hip. Lift the heart. Inhale. Exhale, straighten and bow. If you do not have a wall, pop up onto the right foot, halfway lift, and fold, standing split. If you do have a wall, right foot up for three dog, pop up on an inhale. Use the wall to establish a solid handstand. Engage the entire body. Bend the left knee. Set the left foot down, top of the mat, right foot straight back. Nice. Left arm up. Runner's lunge, simple. If you did not have the wall, it's a hop switch. To the left foot forward. Inhale, left arm up. And exhale, roll it out. Breathing. In through the nose. Out through the nose. Shanghai. Exhale, stop at the sideways of the mat. Your option for Prasarita option or tripod up round two. Now, if you've got tripod easily, try this one. Take your hands out, maybe even palms up towards the feet, all the way up. Find this beautiful tripod. You can get to a point with this where it actually almost balances itself, and you can start to go hands-free. It's all there. Take your time, wherever you are today. Very good. On an inhale, we'll put the hands down, halfway lift. And exhale, take it back to the top of the mat. Get the hip, lift up. Exhale, straight man bow. Inhale, breathe in, step up, and let's find that Balasana. Again, feel free to use your block if you need to. Feel free to just hang here. But this is valuable, especially for beginners. Many of us have sat in way too many chairs. Lift from the pelvic floor, tuck the hip under. Breathe in through the nose. Shine the heart. Make as many adjustments as you need to. Get to know your physiology and anatomy. Have a basic picture of the anatomical workings of your own body, and you can govern just with the mind's eye. Tuck the hip under. Be strong. Crow, round two. Some people like to crow way out here. I really advise against that. I think you're way too low. If you've got the crow up in the armpit, it really stacks. If crow is a walk in the park for you, let's go tiki-pa. Firefly. Firefly to crow, transition, chaturanga. So you would take it under, wrap the legs around, wrap the arms around the inside of the legs, take the hands down, begin to walk the feet out. Squeeze everything from core. Push the arms straight. Then let your butt start to come up, bend the knees, climb a mountain, climb up into that crow. Maybe you got it one-legged. I don't. Maybe your chaturanga comes from here. Wherever it is, find your chaturanga back. Inhale up dog. And hold for 3. Let it set up. You got this. That's it. Inhale, belly button up. And exhale, push back dog. Settle into dog, yogis. 5 breaths. In through the nose. Out through the nose. One more. Beautiful. Shift the weight forward. Come down on the knees. Let yourself settle into the wide knees. Child pose. Come back to the breath. Back to your intention. The powerful, deep inner looking. The self-study of yoga. Take the third eye to the earth. Gaze deep. Very good. Another breath. And then, if it's in your practice, Salamba Sirsasana, go right ahead and enjoy a nice meditative length of the headstand. If you're new to the supported headstand, please take an opportunity for the first stages. Taking the hands to the back of the skull. You want to interlace the grip like we were holding a baby, if you will, or a melon, gripping that beautiful melon at the store. Take the melon down to the earth so the crown is straight down. Elbows are going to be about hips width distance. And then straight the legs. 48. Stop it. Please. Feel free to let the hip come high. It's just a little distracting when I'm trying to give healing. Allow yourself to bring the knees deep into the chest. Start to put some weight on the skull. If this is enough, you can be right here and stay right here. This is a valuable headstand, especially for people who are a bit older. This is enough. Keep your head down here. You don't need to go anywhere where she is. Just to do this is really the same thing. But if you want, then you start putting some weight on it, little by little. To get confidence to go into the headstand, give yourself a wall. Take the crown down. Bring the hip up over the shoulder. Just bend one knee and reach for the wall. Once you find that wall, oh, okay. Now you don't want to put your butt straight on the wall. You want to actually just use the wall to come off so you don't topple. But be aware where you are. I got myself pretty far away from the wall. So for yourself, that might freak you out at first. Start to play with the wall in that way. So gaze all the way across the floor or the eyes closed. Very good. And when you're ready, see if you stack, it becomes a little less effort. When you're ready, we're going to bend the knees and come all the way down. Bring the knees into your chest. And then all the way down here. Very good. Let's take a moment, reset with rabbit pose. Rabbit pose, feel free to take your hands around behind the back for the shoulder expansion. Very good. Now, let's move right from here into our dolphin. Elbows come down to the earth. Corky, I'm sorry, I'm shutting you out. Love the bird. Love not being distracted. But she is purposefully doing that. She's known to be savvy. Let's take the elbows down. And as Maki has done, feel free to turn yourself towards the wall. Or pop it up into dolphin. This is the priority, is the shoulder. I know a lot of you know where I'm going from here, but that's the second move. This is the first move. Feel the shoulder. Once the shoulder is open, let the elbows be a little tighter and the hands a little wider. Step it into a line, gaze forward, take your favorite leg high, and as you breathe up, let it all lock. So I let my shoulder go forward. Once it comes up, the final grip of everything is in your fingertips. Be lifting out of the toes. Always lifting. You'll get to a point where it's freedom, and you'll be able to go hands-free and things. But in the beginning, try to keep those elbows tight, hands wide. Let's see one, Maki. For those of you who have already got the Pinchamayasana, feathered peacock, feel free to use this time to practice your handstand. And especially if you have the wall, gazing forward, take your favorite leg up first. Reach with that leg, almost bending the knee so you reach so much, well, not that much, so you reach up, pop up, and bend the knee as you go. Yeah, and it'll kind of carry you over. Now you've got the wall, so breathe everything up in a line. Lift up out of that chest, squeeze. Oop, little everything's coming to the side a little. Because we're a little tired. If you feel free to work any posture, including child's pose. But if you are working that handstand, there's a couple ways to go about it. As we were doing from the down dog, it's a nice way. And actually, you can shorten the distance a little bit. Take that one leg up, even with the bent knee. Look forward. And as you pop, let that foot look for the wall. And then sew it together. And you'll start to find your handstanding. Beautiful breath in through the nose. Maybe start to work the chaturanga back from here. When you do, make sure you come to the toes, not the tops of the feet. Inhale up dog. And we'll all meet back in down dog. Final down doggy. Last down doggy of the dance. Very good. Take a moment here. And then take the knees. Allow yourself to have a seat on the top of the feet, facing the top of the mat. Reset with one more rabbit. If you want to grab the back of the feet, come up onto the skull. And then untuck the toes. Have a seat on the feet. Intense top of the foot stretch. If this is enough, stay right here. If you want more, with a nice flat top of the foot, take a big breath and bring the knees up. Just as much as feels good. Maybe this is all, maybe come all the way up. Try to flat the foot. Bow the third eye. Once you've had enough, see if you have the core strength. Sew the legs through the center. Extend out. And let's find the Paschimottanasana Asana. Straight legs, intense forward fold. Reach up and high. And exhale, fold deep. Breathe. In through the nose, out through the nose. Take your time here. Really, really powerful. Let the flesh move out from under the sit bone. Flex through the thighs. Hollow under the core. Let all the vital organs move back deep so that the torso can rest right into the cradle of the pelvic dish. And breathe. In through the nose. Kneecaps lifted, activated legs. Come back to your intention. Come back to the breath. When you're ready, let's slide up, let's gently come out of the pose. Slide to the top of the mat, butterfly legs. Baddha Konasana, ancient, sacred posture. Press the feet together to touch. Scoot the hip up close to the heels. Open the heart back. Open the throat. Big breath in. Hollow under the core. And begin to hinge forward into the pelvic. Reaching out with the heart. Maybe you want to walk your hands out. Some people like to press the thighs out. Once you get to a certain depth, you'll be able to hook your toes to your chin. Giving yourself an endocrine thyroid stimulus package. Taking your time to gently come up and out of the pose. Breathe in. Cover on the bone. Cross at the shins, pull the thighs into the chest. Bow the third eye. Beautiful, deep inner looking. Let the peace fingers grab the big toes. Fly the legs up out and wide. Urdhva Mukha Upavishta Konasana. Yoga both. We're all in this together. A beautiful expression of humanity. The yoga practice is yours. You see me guiding this class. This is just what I've experienced. But the real practice is the meditation. All 8 limbs, keeping the body supple, simply so the mind doesn't take over. You see, allow yourself to love purely and fearlessly. Big breath in. As you exhale, bend the knees, round the spine. Let yourself roll all the way back to plow. Watch the wall if you're close to the wall. That's right. Watch out. And take your legs up over the head. Plow pose, halasana. Walk up. Belly button up over the chin. Press the hands flat to the earth behind you. Breathe. Powerful. I recommend this pose highly. This final sequence should be done daily if possible. Support the low spine. Bend the knees. Push the legs straight up into the sky. Sarvangasana. Shoulders standing. Queen of all the asana. Beautiful. Let the lung detoxify. Let the heart pump. Very good. Big breath in. Bend the knees. Knees to the side face. Karna Pindasana. Ear pinning pose. Hands pressed flat to the earth. Grip the face. Close off the outside world. And when you're ready, roll down gently all the way, one vertebra at a time. First into the child pose. The happy baby pose, Ananda Asana, blissful baby, getting the diaper of life change here. Iron the spine flat to the earth. And then let's take the feet down, hips width distance for bridge. Go ahead and grab the ankles, hop the hip high, tuck the shoulders under, use the leg strength. Push the chest towards the chin. Breathe. Beautiful. If you want to go deeper, upward bow Dhanurasana. Take the hands up overhead. Maybe just onto the top of the head. Maybe all the way up. Find your back bend. Stay only as long as feels good. Plus one breath. And then gently bring it back to the earth. Very good. Gently bring the knees into the chest. Half reset, not the full reset. Just flatten the spine. Big breath. And then as you exhale, right leg forward. Left knee twist. Blind twist. Final spinal twist. Bring out the sponge. Let go of all fear, all toxicity, all negativity. Positivity prevails in the body now. You are a super human being. One more breath. That's right, birdie. Inhale back through center. Bring the knees in the chest. And as you exhale, left leg out long. Right knee twisting to the left. Final spinal twist on the right, on the left side, gazing right. Shoulders stay flat down. Body so supple. One more.
Perhaps the most famous classic in all the world of music.
Very good. On an inhale, bring the knees back into the chest. Big final reset now. Hug it in tight. Bring the third eye up to touch the knees. And then press the shins forward so that it begins to roll you. Rock and roll the spine for a little ironing board. And then come up to have a seat. for meditation. We'll sit for a short meditation before our final Savasana. But as it were, we've now set the table beautifully. And we're primed for this emptiness to be filled. Just your cup now, you see, before your cup was overflowing. So there was no room for that divine spirit, your own true nature. But now we've emptied the cup. We've cleaned it so beautifully. And hold it to be filled. Palms to the receiving of the beautiful energy. Follow your breath into meditation. The pathway for every human is to follow 4 parts of the simple breath. Watch the inhale as life is given to the body. See the capacity that the body has inherently. It can only take so much of this life before it must begin to give back all that it's borrowed for its experience. And then find itself home again in actually the pure space, the natural home with no breath at all. You see, it's the breath itself that is the life, that we call life here on earth. But the absence of breath is the eternity. And although the human mind has conveniently and practically, strung together this series of breaths into an epic saga, in actuality, it was just one breath, one frame of the movie at a time. And so to understand that your life as a human only exists in the single breath until the next one may or may not manifest. And to find that value is to find freedom, you see. You have new opportunity in each breath to reinvent, let go, recreate, burn it all away, and then start fresh as a peaceful, fragrant flower. That is the Shiva nature, the Adi Yogi in each and every individual human being. Follow the breath. See the inhale. Look deeply at the capacity of life. Begin to deliberately give back to the generous lender, Mother Earth. And see the freedom that is your true nature with no breath at all. It was said by a great guide that this is a momentous time on earth. For the first time, possibly ever, each human is home. It was said only God could do that. Each human has space now in their cup to look within. Fear is only rooted in the fear of losing your physical body. What you are is the pilot, fearless adventure of this physical earth rover. No differently than you drive your beloved automobiles. And you know when you park your automobile and take the keys and go inside that you are not that automobile. The same is necessary for the human body to realize and to occasionally park this amazing technology, this vehicle of exploration, this thing that every NASA scientist would envy for, full of censoring equipment that tells so much to the cosmos, the collective divine consciousness. Yet you can park it and take the keys and go be yourself outside of it without any damage to it, without ever losing it. So be there, be home in your heart, away from your desire to keep your physical life. Same way you shouldn't desire your car more than its practicality. Desire what it can do for you, not it as a possession. And the body itself is not owned by you. It is not your name, it is not your parents' family line. It is owned by Mother Nature. She's loaned us this body to explore this amazing world. And let it be known, she is a ruthless collector. No body gets out alive. As much as you may cherish this body of yours as your identity, inevitably one day it will be given back to the generous lender, Mother Earth. But your awareness itself will carry on as it has for eternity, sparking life with each inhale and exhale of the divine. Feel free to stay in this meditation as long as you need, as long as you like. But otherwise, let's end our yoga session in a timely manner as to not steal away from the other important aspects of your physical human existence, where it is so important that you give your love, the love that you hold for yourself, which you must hold first, that you show to the world. And love can never be owned. Love can only be shared. It is not be mine forever or any time. It is share this movement of life organized by the magnetic pull of spin itself. So amazing. We are the base particle, the base negative space, working as one, creating this electricity. Lie back now and find the final savasana on the yoga mat. Corpse pose. Give the breath to the body. Give the body to the earth for a short time. Feel the comfortable blanket of gravity as it hugs the body to the earth. Let your space-less, time-less, form-less being expand. Savasana. Slowly begin to reinvigorate now. Let the sensation back into the body. Feel the breath. Feel the universe in every molecule of your essence. Expand beyond time and space. this powerful, powerful, mightiest consciousness itself, fractal into individual expressions of perception and potential. Each one no more or less important than the next, after all. As the divine needs this opportunity to reflect its potential imperfections in order to remain the divine itself. This amazing, dreaming deity, all ways. Now. Bring the movements back in through the small joints of the fingers and toes. Allow yourself to be guided to either side of the body into a fetal position. Allow the breath. Allow the blood to flow and move. Detoxify, nourish, and refresh. And when you're ready, gently find your way back to a quiet seat of meditation, and we'll close our session with the chanting of Om. 3 Oms together as mantra, as medicine, and as a very powerful experience that we can share together, the vibration of the universe. This Oming is not some hippie mumbo jumbo, as it were. Rather, they can replace a Ritalin prescription with a prescription of Om chanting. Let this vibrate as Ah, U, from the core, Ah, U from the chest, and from the crown, almost to the point where it tickles your sinus, maybe you want to sneeze. We'll take a full breath together in preparation. Bring both hands together at the heart in pranam. Big inhale. Open mouth, let it go. Inhale. Bring the thumbs to the third eye. Hands in pranam. Fill up the lungs, fill up the heart. Let there be love and peace among all beings of the universe. Let there be peace, let there be peace. May we repeat together Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. All together. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bow forward. Namaste. Namaste, yogis. Feel wonderful. Drink lots of clean water, eat the healthiest foods, love your families, love yourself first so you can love your families. And allow this time to be what it was for a very, very good reason. Let this be the return of the kind man. This was said by Muji, rather than mankind. Let us be the kind man. And that will be the saving of the human. The evolution, because we're saved already. The evolution into this amazing, amazing new era. Namaste, my loves. Until the next. And we will make some more live YouTubes. I believe this should be up on the page as recorded it as well. So you feel well. And stay smiling out there. Until the next, my loves. Signing out.